If you want to learn the best ways to use an ISA for real estate in 2024, check out this video where we go into the best lead sources, scripts, and strategies in detail. Let's jump into it. If you want to learn the latest strategies on what's working best in online marketing and outbound prospecting for real estate, please crush that subscribe button, enable notifications. We release a new video every single week. An ISA for real estate can help you find more sellers, can help you qualify, convert, and nurture more internet leads than ever before in 2024. But what are the absolute best ways to use an ISA to grow your business this year? Here are my top strategies you should be implementing with an ISA to really grow your business. Number one, your database. Folks, your personal Met database should be your number one source of business. Past clients, friends and family, co-workers, people you know from church, people from a sports club. It doesn't matter. Anyone that already knows, likes, and trusts you can be a great source for referral business and to grow in 2024. What's the best way to get more referrals from your database this year? Calling them. Your ISA can help you make calls that you're not making. You should be calling your database at least every 3 months. You can invite them to a client event. You can invite them to a special giveaway. Or your ISA can do a customer service call, just checking in to see if they have any real estate needs for them or anyone that they know in their own sphere of influence. And of course, at the end of each one of these calls, your ISA always makes the ask. They're going to ask them for help in building your business and seeing who they can help reach their goals in 2024. If you can get an ISA to call your personal database at least 4 times per year, you're going to get more business. But that's not all. My second recommendation is to have your ISA call your old leads, the old leads in your database. And folks, these are typically older internet leads. Your ISA should help rekindle them, follow up with them, nurture them, and find the deals that you've already paid for that are sitting collecting dust inside your CRM. Most agents discard these leads because they didn't pick up the first time they came in. That is a big mistake. When leads first come into any funnel, they're at the very top. They might be months away from making a purchase. They can be a year or two away from making a purchase. If you call them a few months or even a year later, guess what? They can be further down in the funnel and be more ready to make that purchase and sell their home. Calling your old leads works. Having an ISA, a different person, using a different phone number, calling all of those uncontacted leads in the swamp, in the pond, or even your old unqualified leads. Another person giving another pass can get a much better result. The script that they need to use is very simple. All they have to do is say, "Hey, Mr. Internet Lead, you were on our website a few months ago or a while ago, and I knew you were looking for a property in this area. I just wanted to call and check in and ask, how is that home purchase going? Did you already find a great home for you?" And that's it. Let the lead do the rest of the talking. You're going to find people that are further down in the funnel. You might even find buyers that already purchased. It doesn't matter. Qualify them, tag them correctly in the CRM, and start the nurturing process to make them a client in the future. My third favorite way to use an ISA this year is circle prospecting. Folks, circle prospecting works. If you can find a way to have 30 to 40 new conversations with homeowners every single day, you and your ISA can generate 1 to 2 qualified sellers on a daily basis. If you can find a way to do that, you can crush it this year with circle prospecting. Circle prospecting is great for ISAs because it is the ultimate numbers game. The more calls, the more contacts, the more conversations your ISA has, the more potential sellers they're going to find. Agents typically don't have the time or the patience to make these calls. This is a perfect job to hand off to your ISA, whether it's calling a just listed property, a just sold property, calling around an open house that week, or just doing geographic farming, calling high value neighborhoods where you have potential buyers to send. Any one of these strategies fall under circle prospecting, and your ISA can have success with any of them. A simple script your ISA can use goes like this. Hey there, Mr. Seller. My name is Gus and I'm with ABC Realty, and we are canvassing the neighborhood looking for folks that might be thinking of relocating. We have a lot of buyers that are interested in moving here, but not enough homes on the market. Who do you know that might be thinking of selling or relocating in the next few months? Awesome. How about yourself? Have you thought of downsizing, relocating, getting a bigger home, something more comfortable? Tell me and start the conversation that way. Circle prospecting isn't about an overly complicated script or a ton of objection handling. It is about asking that key question many, many, many times every single day to as many homeowners as possible. Another one of my favorite strategies for ISAs is to do more targeted prospecting. This is where we get into potential downsizers, absentee owners, probates. This is similar to circle prospecting in that it's a true cold call, but these lists are more filtered. These lists are more valuable. The folks on these prospecting lists are much more likely to have a need to sell a property because they don't need it, want it, or they see an opportunity to diversify into a new investment. When you're calling a downsizer, now this is a list of people that are 65 and above living in larger homes. When you're calling them, you can just use a simple circle prospecting script. You're calling a high value neighborhood and you have buyers that are looking to move there. That's all you need to get the process started. When you're approaching an absentee owner, you just want to confirm that they're the owner of the property, number one, and then go up and ask them if they could get a competitive offer, a great offer for that property. Would there be any interest in selling and diversifying into a different investment? When you're approaching a probate list, you want to be sensitive. Some of these folks might have gone through a difficult time emotionally very recently. You want to show empathy and you just want to ask them. You want to know what are their plans for the property. You and your team would love to give them options and help them every step of the way. Last but not least, one of the best lead sources you can use your ISA for are expired and for sale by owner listings. These kinds of lists tend to be more challenging than the rest, but one strategy that can yield great results with your ISA is to have them call an expired, canceled, or for sale by owner listing and just gauge motivation. If they got a great offer on that property, would they be interested in selling? We call this strategy shaking the tree. The ISA tries to find as many potential sellers as possible as quickly as possible with older expireds, older withdrawn listings, trying to see is there any motivation remaining? Have things changed to make them want to sell now versus in the past? With for sale by owners, it is about forging a relationship and positioning yourself as their plan B. If they can sell the property on their own, power to them. That's awesome. But if they need a second opinion, a plan B, you want your ISA and your team to be that option. And you got to follow up, follow up, follow up. Build that relationship and be ready for the moment they're going to show some interest and looking at other options. As you can see, folks, there are many ways to use an ISA for great results within your team. I hope this has been useful for you folks and you utilize these strategies to find a great result with your ISA this year, 2024. Thanks so much for listening.